I'll give y'all a second to come on into the room. I got something good that I want to discuss with y'all. The question for today, y'all, the topic that I'm going to touch on really briefly is, can relationships be fixed after infidelity? Can relationships be fixed after cheating, y'all? After cheating. Yeah, I want to touch on this topic, for a number of reasons, but one of the primary reasons in which I'm lifting this up is because infidelity, y'all, it be wreaking havoc in relationships. It really does. It wreaks havoc in relationships, and I've seen from a number of situations that um, the children are negatively impacted, the individuals are definitely negatively impacted, and it leaves people with questions as to whether or not we can rebound, whether or not we can survive, whether or not we can rekindle, whether or not we can reconnect. And so I do want to answer the question as to whether or not a relationship can be fixed after cheating. After cheating, and if you know of somebody who's in a relationship that's dealing with infidelity, like I would encourage you to tag that person, share this video, whether it be on YouTube or on Instagram, because this right here is something that they're gonna need to hear. And before I even hop right into it, I do want to say that tomorrow we're doing a more in-depth training on bouncing back from betrayal. My wife and I, tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can go to blametraining.com to register for that. But yeah, this is a big piece, y'all. Like infidelity is the number one reason why people get divorced, why people break up, why people separate. And so again, the question is, do you have to? Do you have to break up? Do you have to separate? Do you have to divorce? Do you have to go through the struggle, experience the strife, and deal with the strain of the long term and also short term consequences of infidelity, which may lead to your family and your home being broken apart? Do you have to? And so here's the thing. So when we look at that question, can a relationship be fixed after cheating? The answer is emphatically, unanimously, overwhelmingly, yes. That's the answer. That's the short answer. And I say that with the utmost confidence, not only because we've walked the walk in terms of having that experience in our relationship, but I've seen hundreds of other people walk that walk as well. I've seen hundreds of other people. We've worked with hundreds of other people that have walked that walk and have actually gotten through to the other side. And so, again, can it be fixed? The answer is absolutely yes, unequivocally yes. And I'm saying that from personal experience. And again, if you join our training tomorrow night, you'll hear more about that. I'm saying that from personal experience, but I'm also saying that from helping other people navigate that space and get through to the other side. And so here's the piece, y'all. When I say that it can be fixed, the operative word in there is fixed. It's fixed. The reason why that's the operative word is because it's not going to happen accidentally. It must happen with intention. And so if you found yourself in a space where either you or your spouse have stepped out, the only way to heal and recover is with some level of intentionality. And I'm not saying that both people have to be walking simultaneously toward the healing process, because you may be in different places in the recovery journey. But what I am saying is this, that if you do your part, shift will happen. If you do your part, shift will happen. It will happen within you, and it would also happen within the relationship dynamic. But you got to do your part. Things don't get fixed just because. Things get fixed because there's movement that's taking place. It gets fixed because there's movement. And so the question is, are you willing to move? That's really the question. Is your spouse willing to move? You're on here right now, so I'm talking to you. And again, the question is, are you willing to move? So, yes, your relationship can be fixed after an affair. It can be. As I said a second ago, we've walked the walk, we've experienced it, and have come out on the other side, more better, more banging, and we've helped other couples do the same. So why not you? There's a number of reasons that you won't and that you don't. A number of reasons. A lot of it has to do with belief. And a lot of it also has to do with you looking at the other person and you being unwilling to do your work. And that's just real talk. That's just real talk. The reason why I can say confidently and competently that it can be better than it was before, even after the affair, is because certain shit gets exposed in the infidelity experience. And if you're willing to do the work in the unearthing process and in the healing and repair process, then it can be better. It really can, because new discoveries are being made. New discoveries are being made. New epiphanies are being had. New experiences are getting birthed. And so again, the opportunity is present. The question is whether or not you'll take advantage of it. Yes, mind shift, pride, willing to do the work. That's real talk right there. And you know, it would be foolish of me to suggest that it couldn't work, again, because of what I've seen. I've seen too much, y'all. I've seen too much. And so whether that's an experience where he thought it was his and he found out that it wasn't, I've seen that shit fixed. Or it was an experience where she did not think it was his and he found out that it was. I've seen that fixed as well. I've seen situations in where both people have actually cheated on the spouse be fixed too. I've seen it. I've seen it, and I work with couples and individuals in that space. And so I'm not saying that it's easy, but what I am saying is that when there's a willingness to do the work, the shit can be fixed. It can be. And even if the fixing doesn't look like you all being together, the fixing first begins with you. But there has to be a willingness that's present. And so can a relationship be fixed when there's cheating? Yes. It can be. It can be. But there must be clarity. There must be consistency. There must be commitment. There can't be no complacency. It just can't. And so if you're wanting to go deeper on this, y'all, like again, my wife and I, we're gonna share our story tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we got a training called Bouncing Back from Infidelity. Bouncing Back from Betrayal. 3 keys to healing from infidelity while maintaining your self-respect. We got a story. And if you know of anybody that's walking this infidelity path, and not that they want to be on it, but they find themselves to be on it, share this video, y'all. Tag them in it. Do whatever you got to do, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, share it. Go to blamtraining.com to register. We're going to tell our story, but again, y'all have heard me speak about the fact that I've seen too much to say that it won't work. We're going to share the stories of other couples who have been able to walk through this space and navigate it successfully. Nobody wants to be here. Nobody. Nobody wants to be dealing with this. But the number one reason why couples get divorced and separated is infidelity. Statistics show that anywhere from 40 to 60% of people have an affair in their relationship. Like this, it happens, y'all. It happens. And I wouldn't want it to happen to you, but if it does happen and knock on your doorstep, I want to equip you with the skills, the tools, the mindset, and the resources to know how to navigate it. My wife and I, we're going to be touching on this tomorrow. We've been through it. 20 plus years of marriage, 27 years together, 5 children, and it's more better and more banging than it ever has been, y'all. You can be better, y'all. You can be better. A relationship can recover, heal, be more better after cheating. It can. I'm the proof. And it's not just me, but we got way more proof in our community that are able to speak to it and also able to show it. And I'm not talking about just surviving. So some of y'all might say that, like, yeah, I know of people who are still together after cheating has taken place. I ain't talking about that, y'all. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want you to just exist in a functional relationship after an affair. I want more for you and you deserve more. What I'm talking about is not just surviving in your marriage, not just surviving in your relationship. I'm talking about thriving. I'm talking about thriving. And I'm not talking about it from happenstance or secondhand knowledge. I'm talking about it from first-hand knowledge. Firsthand. And I'm talking about it also through helping other people experience it as well. If you're dealing with this and you want something different, the decision is yours to stay stuck or to show up and get the shift that you're looking for. My name is Ayize Ma'at. Join us tomorrow night, y'all, for our special training. It's called Bouncing Back from Betrayal. 3 Keys to Healing from Infidelity Without Losing, Sacrificing Your Self-Respect. My wife and I, we're going to share our story. We're going to share the story of others. And the purpose of us doing that is to help you shift your story. So you ain't got to be stuck in a space where you're letting infidelity hold you down, hold you back, and hinder the progress that you could be making in your life. It's taking place. I see somebody on YouTube say, where is this taking place? It's taking place on Zoom. Go to blamtraining.com. Blamtraining.com to register, y'all. Blamtraining.com. I'm putting it on Instagram. Blamtraining.com to register. All right, fam. I think my queen is going to be joining me later on, and we're going to share some more on this. But yeah. I mean, real talk, like, you can have it. You can experience it. You can be different. You can show up different, but you got to do something different, y'all. You really got to do something. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, you have to do something different. Too many people be playing games saying that you want something different, but you ain't willing to do nothing different. And here's the thing. You think that experiencing something different is based off of what your spouse does. Experiencing something different is always based off of what you do. It's always based off of what you do. Who got control? Does your spouse got control or do you got control? If you want something different, you do something different. You be the shift and you inspire the change. Again, I'm saying that it's possible because I know it's possible based off of my own personal experience. I know it's possible based off of what we helped other couples experience in their relationship. You don't got to stay stuck. And if you do stay stuck, it's your choice. All right, fam. Go to blamtraining.com and join us tomorrow night for our special training, Bouncing Back from Betrayal, 3 Keys to Healing from Infidelity Without Sacrificing Your Self-Respect. All right, fam. Y'all be easy.